I've been seeing that.
Take a look around. Cause ain't nothing that's better than your bounce. And I always been there to hold you down, round. If you riding alone, looking down, hey yo, better take a look around. Cause ain't nothing that's better than your bounce. Hold up. And I always been there to hold you down, round. If you riding alone, who's looking down? I'ma show you how I did it. Hey yo, better take a look around. I turned this dream into a vision. Fuck they dumb decision, I already had a vision. All they had to do was listen. Now they kissing so much ass, they can eat the shit they talking. I was moving when they slept, they call that shit sleepwalking. I was charging niggas 10 a G, on the grind, barely sleep. Living like a rich king, smoking Southern collard greens. Time I got for shit is getting shorter than a midget. Ain't no dams, ain't no bucks, I don't even have a minute. Now the friends even wonder why I never try to talk it out. All they did was hate, so what the fuck them niggas talking about? One.
Hey, yeah.
What up? It is the OG of the Double G, your boy Big Dog Joker.
Oh shit, your boy King J.
And of course, it's your girl Courtney D. Tapping in live and direct this evening, and we have our special guest, OG Trippy.
Yo, what's up?
You better give them a little bit more than that. You better tell these people who the hell you are.
It's your girl OG Trippy, straight out of Austin, Texas.
Straight out of goddamn Austin, keeping it goddamn as weird as goddamn possible in Austin.
That is the only way to get it.
You know
Anything
what?
else is normal. And that's weird.
You know what? This shit do get weird. This candy is weird. You can
I don't
taste
have
it.
candy.
No, you don't. Here, since we was talking about sharing earlier, Courtney, she didn't want to share her candy.
Nah, you man.
I'm gonna get on here and I decided I'm gonna share my pack.
What you gonna share with her?
Bro, niggas and flyers, I'm glad I got a witness, because Jay definitely...
Bro, a witness?
He snatched everything. Joker, you didn't care to begin with, so I just picked
It's
my
not
poison,
that
'cause I knew y'all wasn't gonna... I know how y'all
It's
live.
not that I did not care. You know what? This is not about you.
Mine
So, since
it's
Courtney
not.
feel like being so selfish today,
Man.
we're gonna sit here and we're actually, as we're gonna be doing a show that is gonna be about perception. We're gonna actually kind of dive into that today, more about things, how things are perceived in this world, and how you perceive things in this world. But we will be dining in on some of OG Trippy snacks that she was gracefully able to provide us.
They're not gonna make it out the door.
At all.
They're more than likely not, but yeah, especially with us all here. And today is very special. This is the 1st of September.
Woo! Virgo
This is the 1st of
season! Gang,
September.
gang, gang.
And your boy, birthday,
Rick.
September 17th. This year, my birthday fall on a Saturday,
Okay.
so I'm, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna get suited and booted.
Okay.
And my birthday is next Thursday, so we're gonna be live having a whole party next week.
It is going down. It is going down. And
You called in. Y'all ain't
So,
me drunk.
I'm gonna be off already,
That's what
so
we did.
Come ready.
No,
in order to celebrate, we have a drink provided by her and her.
Chef Pimp,
Okay, and
still in the kitchen mixing it up.
y'all know I don't drink, so what was the name of this one?
That is called Pimp Juice.
She only want me for my pimp.
Pimp Juice.
How did he get the Jolly Ranchers?
Wait, you got Jolly Ranchers?
What?
Yeah, there's Jolly Ranchers in there.
Oh,
You
shit.
ain't tell
I didn't
nobody?
even see that.
Oh yeah, I'm very creative.
Are they
guys.
dissolved? Because them mother
They gone dissolved.
Do y'all taste them though? I know
No.
y'all taste them.
I drunk mine.
It was great.
Nigga, you had a Jolly Rancher?
I can't tell you. If I tell you I got a key, just let
But
me know.
is it juice?
Just let me. It's Pimp Juice. Let
It's,
me know if you have a
it-
good time by the end of the night.
It's
Is
liqueur.
it the kind that requires 21 and up?
I'm
Oh,
actually
most
gonna drink.
definitely.
Ah, man.
Most
I
definitely.
mean, I'm way past 21. It was just, I'm not much of a drinker, As you had
Understood.
wine
I'm
over
not
here,
either.
I would have been like,
But
yes.
I'm gonna drink though.
Oh yes.
Understood.
But of course, as you know, we always like to start off our segments by telling people what's up in our life, and what's the positive things in our life. And we like to call this segment "That's What's Up." So, starting with our guest, OG Trippy.
Yes, yes.
Give us one of your very blessed moments that have come to you throughout this time of this week.
So last night I went to AOT's event. It was called Healing Girl Season. And for me, I am in my healing journey, and it was everything that I needed, from the yoga, the breath work, the meditation, being amongst other women who are also on their healing journey, and to be able to talk about it and just share with others, and it makes you feel like you're not alone. Like you're going through the same thing as somebody else who's been there before, and you're able to hear from another perspective. So, definitely appreciated that. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now.
She said the word. She said perspective. I just want to throw that out there. It's like when the movie names the title of the movie.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro, but don't lie. Sometimes you be sitting there in the movie like, bro, I waited for this one.
And yeah, you
That was beautiful in your moment, but I'm not gonna lie. Some movies be having you like, bro.
it's like you sit there and wait, like
catchphrase.
it's coming. There it is. There the fuck it is. We all die hard. Oh, there it is. Live free to die hard. All right, gotcha. Damn it, I almost lost it for a second. Almost lost it. It's coming back.
I got it.
Check out Clarissa right quick before y'all go forward.
What you say?
Is that a new song, Joker?
Honestly, no. It is an old song. I just never put it out, so I just sampled it out because I figured it would have caught your attention.
Nashville, Tennessee is in the building.
Miss Lady Beast tapping in with a shout out to you.
What to do, Miss Ladies Beast in Nashville, Tennessee?
Okay.
Right on, right on.
Tennessee,
Wow.
Tennessee.
So let me think. Something good that happened my week. Bro, okay, look, I'm gonna just be real. It ain't that negative. It's just been a long week, dog. It ain't necessarily been nothing negative or bad that's like honestly transpired. Like I feel like simply put, God been removing all the things that's been considered as baggage to help make room for what's about to come. And I've been okay with that. But I'm good. It's been a long process this week with getting rid of things, like literally decluttering and cutting those ties, those etheric cords that you can't see, but they still there lingering in the ethers if you tuned into them, So I've been just pushing. I'm pushing. My week not until next Tuesday, so I'm pushing.
Continue to let go, and as you let go, more comes.
Shay.
Okay, King J, what it do?
I don't know, I've been having a rough week.
I know, man.
My week been hell, but
Let's talk about them dope things right quick.
man, sorry, man.
What they was doing in your car,
They
Jay?
was bucking in their car.
Hey, and look, I ain't gonna lie. When he said that to me, when I came put up on me the other day, I thought he was being so serious. I was like, damn, bro, that's fucked up. That crackhead was fucking.
That's some shit that happened in the movie.
In the movie, right?
It was fucking in your car. Oh shit.
Make sure the
bridge.
listening audience know what happened, Jay.
Well, anyway, your boy car got stole. Crumb ass motherfucker.
It's not funny, but the way
You know? No, I can laugh about it now, but when it first happened, oh yeah, somebody was gonna die. But honestly, I'm just happy I'm able to keep going. Shit, minor setback for a major comeback. It is what it is.
Did you get it back in one piece, or
They found it, but I don't want that car back. I want something new. So
why don't you want it back?
well, for one, they broke my steering column.
All right.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Damn, they were fucking hard up that is.
Yeah, they were doing something.
Are they fucking in the front seat? Like, how the fuck did you break the steering
No, it's a joke.
It's definitely a show.
Oh, God.
There's some trauma.
They definitely broke the steering
I
column
can
to
make it
steal that
believable.
bitch.
That's
I'm
why
like,
I had to stop.
I'm sitting here like, what?
I don't
You
want
gotta take what you say with a grain of salt.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm
Yeah.
very literal.
Actually, both of them. Okay, both of them.
It's when I become the Joker, usually when I smoke. It's like if you give me the bait, I can make it sound real because I can make a real it'll be a real situation. It's just like, damn, that shit really can happen. Like
If you can think about it, it ain't far-fetched.
okay, Miss Clarissa checking in. What she saying?
I've been put into a new position, and as I've been opening my heart and actually accepting the job for what it is, I'm loving my young adults more and more. So I'm ready for tomorrow. Got a 3-day weekend coming up, so yay. Yay.
Go!
I
I
said
love
that's
that,
a
man.
Okay, yay!
Congratulations on your new position, and I hope you continue to open your heart and
Y'all heard?
accept everything that comes.
Yes, but you said you didn't want the job.
You right, I don't.
You don't want that job, bro. You don't want it.
Oh yeah,
I
now
know.
this
I forgot. You do know. You don't want it though. Still,
is where I'm at with it.
I'm excited for this
5-day
5-day vacation.
vacation, baby.
Hey, so y'all out Friday and Monday?
Friday, Monday,
Labor
and
Day.
Tuesday.
I hope one of y'all stay
Bro, you lying.
Friday, Monday, and Tuesday.
What the? Hey.
We go back Wednesday to Thursday,
See,
Friday, another week.
See, and CJ only off on Monday, though.
Well,
And y'all in the same district. That's wild.
She need to bring them on game.
But, it's probably because y'all started school earlier,
Yep,
too.
that's exactly why.
Yeah.
They got it a little easy on us. That's truthfully one of the reasons that I'm excited.
Shit, cool. I ain't gonna lie, I don't want to share this shit, but I'm going to.
Thank you. I'm gonna just take this little piece.
I ain't gonna lie.
You see, because I know how to take things
in
in pieces. But honestly, I've been having a blessed goddamn week. To be real with you,
It's a pretty
I ain't gonna even just say a blessed week. I'm getting a new game trailer. They came and picked up the old one, so my baby went in for updates. So I'm getting a brand new one, sponsored by a company now. Shit, my goddamn kids on top of the game. I actually helped my daughter with her goddamn homework. I
got it right?
Yeah, bro, she got
You got it
100. 100.
Was it math?
Nah, this was science.
Oh, okay.
okay.
I feel it went bad, bro.
But still,
Bad.
that's some just our new positions have been applied. I'm getting called for new job offers. Like they like, hey man, we want you now. Truthfully, man, I'm too blessed to goddamn stress, bro.
Too blessed to stress.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Hey, I said I'm too blessed to stress.
There's too much shit going up in my life. I love you, wife, my kids, bro. I feel like young me again. On the real.
Okay. Go ahead. Speak.
On the real. So yeah. Now, we were watching a few things, looking over some of this crazy shit on Facebook before we got up here. Jay showed us about the guy who, unfortunately for him, what was it? His wife cheated, but he was an Uber driver while she was in the car.
Hey, what's good? Hey, counting money up, counting blessings over money.
How the hell
Mr.
they
Ray.
what kind of emoji is that?
Okay.
I don't know. They
Prayer
game
hands.
time.
He
Them ain't no
prays.
prayer
Them
hands.
ain't no
Yeah,
damn
that's
brain.
That's the hands. That's
Right
these
in the
hands right
hands.
here.
In the hands.
That's them praise.
That's the
Appreciate
rock.
you tapping in,
He
brother.
say that's the rock.
Oh, well, that's Jay-Z symbol.
I almost thought it was this.
How the fuck
I
he
thought it
do
was a
that?
heart, but it don't look like one.
Hold on, man.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
that's
the hand that go like this.
What the hell?
Yeah, that's a praise.
My mind
hand,
playing
bro.
tricks on me.
He really.
The hands are black, and you see the little spark. That's the
The
aura.
sparkles in
What the
the
hell kind of phone is that,
Not
dude?
the hands.
See, that's an Android. Oh,
It
goddamn
can,
iPhone.
bro, there could be an iPhone, bro.
Yeah.
It could also be a computer, because a computer lets you choose emojis too.
What the hell is that?
That's
He
the
said
hands emoji.
That's the arch. That's an arch.
But that's the hand.
That shit got 3 balls above it.
You got a car?
Yeah, we got a call. But I do want to still hear about this video that came up.
Oh, speaking of that, yeah, the husband was the Uber driver, while his wife and her newly profound man was in the back seat.
Wow.
Got call y'all.
We got a call in. Oh, I bet you it's the lady from the video.
No, we got Mr. C-Bomb Ray.
All right. Counting blessings over money. What's
You
up,
better tell me what
D?
that symbol is.
What's up, Courtney, man?
What's happening, family?
You good?
I'm great, brother.
Man, I came across the show on my Facebook, man.
You came across the show.
Hey, appreciate you for tapping in with us.
He came across.
Yeah, I was like, man, I might as well call it in right now. Cause I always be busy on other days, but today I was busy. I said go ahead and do it, and I'm sick, so.
Hey, that's real. We
Make
hope
them
you get
explain
better,
them
man.
hands. That's what them hands. What is the symbol you put up there with them hands? We've been debating over this for the longest.
Oh, it's just the hands,
The praise hands. Thank you.
Hold on. C-Bomb Ray, are you doing the Jay-Z hands? Are you doing the hand clap up above your head? What you doing?
when you put your hands up for the Lord.
Yes, praise hands.
Oh, okay. Good, because I thought it was the symbol for jumping jacks.
I got it.
Jack, you were not getting the Chick-fil-A gift card.
We're not counting no money. We counting blessings first.
Yeah, count them blessings.
Yes. So, almost forgot to mention. Here I hold in my hand Chick-fil-A gift card. Was in his hand now.
In his pocket now.
We will be having our Martin trivia Yes, we're gonna do
Y'all
it
know
within the
I'm
break.
winning anyway.
Well, we're gonna put a couple questions out. Well, a question out there to the audience, and the only way you can win this Chick-fil-A gift card is by calling in and giving us that answer. The first caller win. First caller get it. Boom, you got the Chick-fil-A gift card. It's up here, signed, sealed, delivered. It's yours. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm already on the phone now.
Yeah, you still on the phone because you described the jumping jack hands to us. But that was beautiful though. How did you make that symbol? Period. Is that an iPhone?
No.
I told you.
Y'all was right, bro. Y'all was right. All right.
Jay, what did
Was
you
it
do?
on the computer?
What did you do?
I told her she can't have the Chick-fil-A gift card.
But he over here asking for the number so he can call in. Come on.
All right, now.
I'm
So
sorry.
if you call back in, since you're watching the show, you call back in. Do you watch Martin?
You don't watch Martin. Who
Yeah.
doesn't watch Martin?
Hey,
You'll
we
be
had
surprised.
her other
You will
cousin.
be
Her
surprised.
goddamn
Who
people
don't watch Martin?
don't watch Martin. It pissed us off because he's black and he's within the age range. He said he does not watch Martin. It made us all mad. We almost kicked him out the studio.
Yeah, I did see that.
Oh man, you gotta take his card.
Yeah, we damn near. Yeah, it's great.
I watched it, so I got my
This shit is great. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna be playing the Martin trivia. If you stay tuned, you get the opportunity to win the $10 Chick-fil-A gift card.
Oh, that's easy.
Easy money. See what I mean? All right, then. Well, shit. Thank y'all for tuning in and keep tuning in. We about to have some fun then.
Yes, sir.
Hey man, I'm about to tag on my people, man. We're gonna get some Chick-fil-A on y'all.
That's what I'm
Let's go.
talking about,
Send it to
man.
the
Come on
game.
with it.
No, one of y'all gonna get Chick-fil-A on us.
Oh, it's only one winner.
Yeah, today. Next time you call in and get some more Chick-fil-A.
Check says
Oh,
one.
I ain't calling nobody. I ain't tagging nobody then.
This nigga trying to get a gang of Chick-fil-A cards. What I look like?
Hey man, you made it sound so scrumptious, man. Chick-fil-A, man. Some people can't afford that.
Exactly. And right now we giving somebody the opportunity to afford it. And all they gotta do is watch it freely on Facebook and call in and answer a question about Martin.
Oh, I'm tuned in. I got both my phones.
Come on with it, then. He said he ain't gonna call nobody. He trying to win it his damn self.
Thank you for calling in, B.
Nah, no doubt. You ain't my voice again, don't worry about it.
That's
All right,
the best.
don't
Stay
see.
tuned.
Alright.
Well, Jasmine say somebody black card was broke.
Yeah, see, when you don't watch Martin, y'all have to understand Martin is an extremely cultural show. It's a very few black people out there that don't watch it, and we separated them already. But it's like picking shit out your clothes. It just ain't always gonna.
Chewy, right?
They're there.
So I have a feeling that y'all choose Martin over Jamie Foxx.
I watch both.
I
I
can't
like
say I
Jamie Foxx.
I watch
choose.
both.
Jamie
I
Foxx
gotta
funny
see
as
what we
hell.
were.
Yeah,
I'm not choosing.
I fuck with Jamie Foxx too.
I fucks with those.
So I actually watched Jamie Foxx growing up. Like I saw
Especially
episodes here and there of Martin, but I ain't gonna lie, I just watched all the Martin last year. So shit.
Especially the
I'm not
episode
gonna
when
lie.
he
My
went
mom
to.
had Martin. So we used to have VHS tapes with Def Comedy Jam recorded.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
And I remember it was like it would cut from Def Comedy Jam to Martin, and on another tape,
Right.
they went from Def Comedy Jam to damn Ghost. Like that's how old them goddamn tapes were. But I do remember as a kid, like actively watching the Jamie Foxx
Oh
show.
yeah. Especially when they went to traffic school.
Facts.
Oh,
Bro, that is
That's my favorite
That's one of the
episode.
Everybody
funniest
broke character. in
That's
that
my
shit.
favorite episode.
Nigga shot. They got up swole as fuck from push up.
Yo, it's amazing how they like recycle those characters because that was Mr. Hankin with Cooper.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
Living Single. That was Khadijah's boyfriend. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
See, Fresh Prince tied now, but that was a different version. Like I
watched it
honestly tied Fresh Prince with like the hip hop version of the Cosby's.
I can feel that.
I
feel
get that.
I
You know,
definitely
like,
feel that.
We did need black positive shows, and I feel the Fresh Prince dealt with things, but dude, you talking about being in a house in Bel
I
Air?
would say more of a
That's
hip version of almost like Family Matters
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
that
I'm
ties
gonna
into
answer
that category.
because you don't have the like geeky Urkel. You got the cool suave.
Stefan,
You know, you got
yeah.
the cool suave Will.
Yeah, yeah.
But my
yeah.
favorite episode was when Will was teaching Ashley how to rap, and that was in the room.
That boy started hitting. I still do the hammer dance to this day. I love.
Yo,
Anytime I do it.
back up.
My business.
Just
Mind your business.
Hey, we got it. I got it. Will Smith really had that aggression in him. We saw that, but we're not gonna talk about it.
Yo, I was talking about that earlier between, why the dark skinned Aunt Bev got removed from the show and how Will Smith ended up making that happen, with the whole attitude and shit. Because she really, in real life, was the mom for everybody on the cast. And yeah, he didn't like something and pretty much had the power to get her removed, and that's why we got the light skin Aunt Bev.
What he told the industry, she was difficult, and in that time, him being the star,
and she was pregnant and everything. Her family, real life, depended on her and other people. And by him getting her removed, it also, I won't say ended her career, but come on, we didn't see her on anything else after that.
Definitely.
Well, this one we can talk about.
Blackball.
Dive into perception on it.
Right.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
So simply put, right, I wanted to properly define these words before we started speaking on them, because I was having a conversation the other day, and it really hit me that, first of all, I am so opposed to the dictionary. Okay, I just got to put that out there, randomly. The dictionary does not tell you how to really use words, bro.
No.
At all. It defines the word. It should be called a
physical dictionary. You're looking at a dictionary online.
I'm just saying a dictionary in general.
For me personally,
all of them white motherfuckers. Sorry, but I'm just saying.
My grandpa gave me a dictionary and a thesaurus as a kid. So for me, I read the dictionary and the thesaurus for fun. I love to read and I like to write. So for me, looking up the words in the dictionary, okay, what does this mean? And then also looking at the thesaurus, what else can I use instead of using the same word?
Okay, so let me clarify then. As an artist, as a writer, I use it to find different ways to use words.
Okay.
But in terms of actually doing research and looking up what stuff means, I hate dictionary. Okay. So it hit me though that we have conversations a lot of times with people who don't have the same understanding of something as we do, because their perspective of it is completely different of what it really means. You get what I'm saying? So sometimes we can say we on the same page about what loyalty means. But your definition could technically be completely different from my definition, and it won't necessarily mean we on the same page.
Right.
That's what sparked the conversation. That's what sparked the
You're right. Go ahead and pull that tweet. So, perception is the ability to see, hear, and become aware of things through your senses. AKA, life is your dictionary. You're defined by your experiences, what you see, hear, feel, touch, taste. That's how you receive a perception. Okay.
I like so let me make sure I'm saying. So based on the things that's happening in your life, that alters your definition. Makes your definition.
Right. Because remember, think about it this way: we grow every day, right? So every time you learn something new, honestly speaking, your perspective should change as you gain more knowledge and information.
You become a product of your environment.
You get what I'm saying? So, and the only way you can understand yourself, honestly, besides internal looking, is through your environment. So most of the time, our perceptions, we learned them from the people who raised us and what we were seeing at the time when we were growing older. That's what formed our first perception of life.
Let me tell you something. Because I'm fucked up on these snacks, this shit is hitting a whole lot harder. This the same shit that happened last time I ate the goddamn strawberry crack cake or whatever the fuck it was. And I made a goddamn call.
I said crack cake.
And he did some shit that it wasn't supposed to do.
Strawberry crunch cake. Okay.
What I tell you happened when I started drinking? I lip go numb or some shit like that.
Yeah, I've heard that one too many times.
Shit is getting out of control. And
But it's all jazz, nigga.
Might fuck around.
And they getting hot. You took that off.
I've been in the music industry since I was 10. Make beats, mix, master, and write. Okay, shout out to you, Miss Lady Beats.
Keep doing your thing.
We might have to tap in and get some work there. You got a couple artists sitting up here.
Yeah, show me that shit. I'm gonna come in. You go look up Smoker Joker. You go find my shit. As a matter of fact, go look up Smoker Joker. Whole lot. Go look up Courtney B. Give him what was the name of it? I like the I Said What I Said.
Bro, that's my jam.
Yeah, like that was.
I ain't gonna lie, that second verse, I was in a whole nother entity. But Courtney B, Courtney with a K, D-E-E, go look us up. We got on streaming platforms, right?
Yeah.
YouTube included for videos, you know.
And you go up in there and you see what you can do, and we all get to working together. That's what I call networking. But tonight, we're going to be on OG Trippy's tip, because I'm over here goddamn losing my goddamn mind, tripping for real.
You know, get trippy with OG trippy. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, I got the money.
So, now that we know what perception is, right? So, the actual definition of the word perspective. A lot of people feel like these two words are interchangeable. Let's talk about it. Perspective means to have a particular attitude towards or way of regarding something, a point of view. Your perception affects your perspective, not the opposite way around.
A prime example of that is like, let's say you grow up in the hood, you grow up in poverty. You know, all you know, you're raised as in survival mode. That's all you know. So when you meet someone who moves in love, and you're realizing like, oh shit, I don't move the same way, like because you're moving in negative space, and this person is in positive space. But you're only moving in this space because this is all you know. This is all you've seen. You've seen drug dealers, you've seen prostitution, whatever have you. So yeah, that's going to change your perspective of the world, how you look at things versus the person who's grown up in a household, you know, with a silver spoon. Like their perspective is going to be a little more sheltered, you know. So the way they look at the world, how we say white people look at the world, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, it's blah 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 blah. But as black people, we see shit for really what it is. We see both sides, but we also know the role we have to play. We can have this perspective, but people's perception of us is really what it is.
I understand, man. And as you were speaking it, that's exactly what was playing out in my mind. Like, okay, our definition of struggle will always be different from your definition of struggle. So when we say we're struggling, you're thinking from your whole thing, like, oh, that's your struggle. Well, go do what I do. I can't, bro.
That's not how I was raised. I don't have the same resources. I don't have the same knowledge that you were brought up on. You know, when we are struggling, we know what a struggle meal looks like. We know what it means to pinch and save. For some people, struggling means they don't go to the fucking summer house. That's, you know, they can't take their family vacation. That's a different type of struggle. But some people struggle, and for them is more so, oh, we lost our job, you know, in our 401k, but they still got thousands in the bank. You know, they're not gonna miss a bill. Versus if we lose our job, we finna get behind. You know what I'm saying?
That part.
So I'm gonna chime in on this real quick because I already got the answer to this. You say you just here for the more question. That's why we make your ass wait.
Hungry ass.
You're gonna have to tune in and wait for the question to after the break. We're gonna put the question out there.
C-Bomb Ray, they say you just hungry. C-Bomb.
Yeah.
Hungry,
You out there, you really want this goddamn. You want it, huh? You want it.
I'm gonna let you know cook better.
You gotta be cooking in there.
Man, I cook better than Chick-fil-A. Let's talk about it.
What you want? What you want? What you want? The little nuggets?
Y'all sound like the mama of Eddie Murphy. I make you bitch.
But first of all, McDonald's does not even have real burgers, bro. What is y'all
Is
saying?
anything real
Who got real
nowadays?
burgers? Yo, like who got it?
My kitchen got real burgers. God damn it.
We don't
I
know
don't
that.
trust Hot Dotties.
We gotta buy that
I
meat
don't
from somebody.
trust,
You
Okay.
ground beef with your beef.
I like hot daddies.
You know,
Who?
I
I
use
said
chip or beef.
natural.
Who?
Hot daddies.
Say it
Bro,
again.
they got these hot honey and sage fries.
Dotties?
Them hoes are
Man,
smack.
I'm in love with the
Hot-
truffle fries. and
hot
queso fries.
Daddies.
Hop daddies.
Hot Dotties. Like Hot Daddy, but Hot Dotties.
What's a hop daddy?
They got it's a burger joint. They got
Yeah.
good shakes. They got good little Larry's. Oh yeah.
I don't know if they out here, but I know they
No, they are. There's
Okay,
3
cool.
locations in Houston. One in the Northwest area off of 290. One in the West Time River Oak area. And there's one other one I ain't been to them, but I know about them too for sure.
So yeah, I know for
Ain't
sure
one
they've
there.
been
One there.
like starting in Austin, I believe, and that was like the first time I tried it. And yeah, it's grass fed, cows. Everything is natural. Everything they make from scratch, from the bread to just hand cut everything. Even
They
the
making the
sodas-
bread from scratch?
Yeah, even the sodas, the fries are from scratch. The sodas are like pure cane sugar. Like it's not no
These
regular.
niggas making homemade sodas?
Yeah. So that's one thing about hot dotties. Now, I would say it is more expensive, but one thing I did fall in
It's
love
worth
with
it.
was
I'm
it
used
is.
to
That's
red.
a
If I can go to
pretzel
Five
shake.
Guys, I can do
Man,
that.
oh my soul for that one.
It's worth it.
We can't red Robin.
No.
No.
Yeah.
On cue.
The fact that both of us hit it lets you know.
Oh, they got- I
Ew.
mean, you have to understand the reason.
I've never
I
eaten
love
that
fries. They have all you can
I
eat
don't like
fries.
steak fries. I'm that's why I like hot dotties because I like shoestring fries.
You don't
I
just
like
have to
steak
get. I got sweet potato fries.
I don't like sweet potato.
Well, get regular fries,
I don't like
goddamn.
steak fries. So we're back to
They
steak
don't have
fries.
steak fries. They got all
The
the.
one time I remember going to Red Robin for, I used to wrestle in high school as well, so it was like we did it to regionals.
Oh.
I used to wrestle,
That
boxing,
makes sense.
basketball, volleyball, track.
She gonna
I-
get
You
you
just
out
act-
your ass.
Yes, I was an athlete before.
And you can whoop some ass.
If I wanted to.
See, that's what. See, that's
But
what
there's
I
no
get intimidated.
need
It was the peace in her voice when she said that though.
Cause the
If
dude
I-
gonna
I got
approach
you.
her, she gonna be dressed up, you know.
I could handle my own, and I
She
also
gonna
know how to be
suplex
a
that
lady.
nigga.
But please don't make me be in my masculine energy because I'm learning to walk in my feminine energy, and you don't need to result to the
But
masculine.
what if you want to wrestle?
Let's talk about it.
The thing is, sir, I don't. Oh, let's wrestle. That's cute, but just know I wrestle. I ain't gonna be playing about the nigga. Like I don't. There's not gonna be any playing with me. Like, oh, you want to wrestle, so you really want to test me? Bet, let's go.
Oh, I thought we
No.
dress up like in the Rock draws, and I could
See,
be.
that's you
coming
got
out
me
with
fucked
an
up. You
intro.
got me- I used to watch WWE SmackDown as a kid, like The Rock.
No,
my nigga,
yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
You know, The Undertaker.
No,
I
There's
watch
no,
the Attitude
there's
Era.
no like. What do you mean?
Because if we gonna role play in there, I find out you used to wrestle. Goddamn it, I'm finna go buy a belt, the draws,
That's
the knee
the point.
pads.
She just said ain't no role playing.
Ain't no role playing in
No
this. You
playing.
really finna get this crossfade, bro.
Is you really about that action?
Pin me and let's get this shit going.
That's the thing. I'm not. So I remember in wrestling, like I used to wrestle with the guys because the females are too scared to wrestle me. I was too rough. I was too aggressive. So I used to wrestle with the varsity seniors. You know, I used to wrestle with the coaches. So no, there's no taking it easy. I said there was one white girl who was able to handle me, and it's only because she did jujitsu.
Was she Russian? Oh no, you said.
Nah, she was actually she's very pale, but she looked white, but she was Hispanic. Like her last name was Guerrero, but first name like Elizabeth.
Nah, she
You know
was.
what I'm
She,
saying? She was like a blonde Hispanic,
That motherfucker.
but she was the only female who was not scared to wrestle me, and I gave her respect. The one time she got me in a headlock, and it was with her legs, her thighs. I ain't never been. I was like, you know what? That's the one time I tapped. Cause I was not trying to get my neck broken.
I thought you had whooped her ass.
No, man, she did some jujitsu shit on me. I ain't know that part. I ain't know that. I couldn't get out of that one. I could get a lot of shit, but I couldn't get out of that.
Fuck that, baby. She
Did
know.
she do the old flip on top of you?
That's a
And
hurry.
then scissor kick you?
Oh,
It was
damn.
almost
You
like she
ever
did
seen that
flip me
movie?
over type shit, and then like I was finna like pin her ass down, and then she kind of like locked her legs around my head, and it was over.
You ain't never seen it?
I don't
They
see
stand in
it.
front of you like they're finna fight you, and then they'll turn a flip, and when their legs get even with your neck, they scissor kick you and take you to the ground.
I've seen
It's
it
some-
before. And it's
you
like they make you roll.
It
to
ain't
the
like I'ma
ground.
just see
Yeah.
that happen.
I was like some UFC shit.
Like what I gotta watch to
And
see
that's the other
that.
thing I love. I love
Yeah,
UFC.
Oh,
That
they-
bro.
I love martial arts. Period. Like
Yeah,
I'm that
UFC, that
kid
be
that
kinda
loves
hard.
to watch fighting movies and shit like that. So
Oh yeah.
there's no play fighting with me. I used to really do karate type shit when I was a kid, so there's no playing with me.
See, that just ruined hopes for dudes out there who probably got this as an honest fetish and want to do some wrestling.
I'm not an idea. I'm not a fantasy. I'm a real life person.
But what you
Man.
do?
What I do
So you
is
gonna
what
hit
I
over
do.
the head
Just
with a
because
chair,
I might
really
like what
hit
you do,
over the
don't
head
mean
with
I
a
like
chair.
you.
No. I mean, like if you hop into your relationship, y'all get in, and this comes out to where this thing appears. You would-
If I want a relationship, and if I choose you to be in a relationship with.
Yeah. Okay, just making sure. I didn't know if the door was open for it.
Okay, look.
I'm
All right,
nervous.
let me just
She gonna
like
put it on
be
there,
real as
man,
fuck
like,
with you.
Get my ass whooped.
I date females. I've dated females majority of my life. I wasn't until a few years ago I more so became honest with myself, and I started having like sex with dudes, but it's really rare, and I realized like what do I actually like in a dude, and it's really not much. Like I've never been in love with a dude, considered a dude like a boyfriend. And so for me, I be like a whole nigga like with a dude. Like you might love the fuck at me, like the fuck at me you're gonna love everything about me, but I just don't feel it, my dog. Like if we friends, I'm gonna love you. But to be in love with you, I cannot do. But as a black man, if you want to sit here and tell me your feelings, emotions, I'm gonna
talk
to you. But to do that in a relationship, nah, my nigga, I don't. Like, I don't see it.
Isn't that like Pollyanna?
Wait, this is only
Yeah,
20.
I am.
Because
But
my girlfriend just brought this up
I like
at the
females.
house.
I fuck females. I can be with female. You know what I'm saying?
So if she got a
Me
wrestling
too.
fetish, it still is a no go.
I don't give a fuck about this fetish. It's just no, like.
No, I'm talking about the chick. If she got a wrestling fetish, she'd be like, "Hey, baby."
I mean, that shit's sexy. Yeah, we could do role play then. But dudes, he like,
Oh,
nah, nigga, nah.
See, this goddamn perception. we can't wrestle, but I know her.
Wow.
She can get in the goddamn. She can come out as China and goddamn Jackie Brown and some shit. I'm old.
Bro, this is only so much more hilarious because for real, bro, I kid you not. See, they just asked me the other day. She was like,
Wrestle.
no. No, bro.
Whoop her ass, CJ.
So I relate to you in terms of like opening yourself up to your femininity. That's a real conversation to be had between women because, you know, I was raised with two parents in the household. I had my dad and my mom, you know, so I was more of the sheltered kid, you know, so like I had a real different life a little bit. But, you know, after I got through college and I got through that space where I was like, okay, it's time to learn courting, right? This is when I looked at myself in the mirror and was like, bro, you don't know your femininity as a woman. Like, I can relate to my masculine self. I understand that aggression, action, let me do shit, energy, because I'm a go person. I have to get it. I don't care who it is, because that's how my mom and my dad raised me. So I have very balanced dynamics. But I had to learn, like, as a woman, it's okay to really embrace how you feel.
It's okay to relax. It's okay for us to rest our femininity. And it's like when you had to be your own protector, your own security for so long, it is hard to just relax because for the longest, and I never understood why people said, you're so guarded. Like you always, you know, you're just so aggressive. And I never saw, even dudes said it like throughout high school, but for me, it's like, I'm not giving you no place. I'm going to go what you think. It wasn't until I got older. I'm 27 now, but it wasn't until I got older, you know, which is recently, that I'm like, damn, I really can come off as aggressive, you know, like, and that's just me naturally, take it or leave it, but I can be soft, you know, and me realizing I can be soft does not mean I'm weak. I can walk in my femininity and I can still, you know,
be who you are.
Exactly, without feeling like I'm being taken advantage of. I'm very vocal now to where if I don't like something, I'm going to tell you I don't like it, you know, and if you do it again, you fuck it up.
Or even feeling like you got to choose between
That,
the two because
I'm very fluid in how I dress. You might see me like this, but I can be just like this. I can be just like this. I dress according to my mood and however I feel. So however you meet me, you can meet me in sweats and a hoodie one day, and then the next time if we actually hanging out, I probably will be in a dress and heels. Like it might fuck some people up, but I'm just comfortable in however I dress.
Yes. And so she brought up, so what made me say all of that was her ultimate question to me was, what would it be like if you were with a man?
See, I couldn't even answer that question because
I couldn't either.
Nigga couldn't wrestle.
I was stuck. But see, look, in all honesty,
This is bullshit on your behalf. And I'm mad.
This guy.
The nigga can't
you
wrestle,
really
but the
want
woman
to
can.
test me. I feel like you want to test me.
No, I don't. I don't. Look at
I
me.
just want to make
look
sure
at
I'm
me.
breathing the energy right.
Do I fucking look at me? What was the little skinny nigga used to be? Goldberg? I'm not finna wrestle you. You won't. I tell my guy all the time, you won't fuck with me. Get your ass out on basketball court.
I'm like, we could either wrestle or we could put on a boxing glove, whichever one you want.
Bro, this is
Or you want to step in the octagon, whichever one you want.
Put the what on? What was the last one?
Gloves, octagon, or wrestle, whichever one you want.
Nah, see, I'm gonna fuck you up. I put on a Frozone outfit. What you gonna do then?
freeze.
You talking about Sub-Zero?
No, I mean Frozone.
Frozone.
Oh, you talking about from an Incredible?
Hey, I'm gonna wear my super suit and get the fuck on. I'm not trying to.
Bro, this is great conversation.
I ain't trying to look.
You trying to throw people left field, Joker. We trying to guide you right.
Good question. I do have a question because you did say something about really. You say you walking into your femininity and you were learning to open up. I can't believe I pronounced it right the first time. What does truly a woman open up? I hear it. I'm trying to open up. Okay, exactly right now. What is that?
Your trauma. So doing the shadow work, doing the root work, that inner work on you. Controlling your energy. That is your inner chi. Your peace. Once you get control of your emotions, and first of all, in order for me to open up, I had to really do a lot of digging deep because I was such a quiet, introverted person. When it came to sharing my emotions and feelings, I'd rather write it out than talk it out. I didn't have the words to express myself. So it took a lot of undoing over the last few years. I had to go into my childhood like, damn, at what age did I shut it down? Because I had to think about I was a very talkative child. I used to ask a lot of questions, and then people were like, stop talking so much. You ask too many questions. Shut up sometimes. That'll shut you down right there. So I had to heal my inner child in order to grow to be the woman that I am. A lot of people do not want to face what they've been through in the past. Hey, I can sit here and be like, yo, I've been through that. I've been through that too. You can talk about, molestation. You can talk about that shit. There's shit that I did not want to talk about because it was painful and I was not ready to face it.
Damn,
now I can talk about that shit. You know what I'm saying? I can be like, yo, this happened to me, but I'm good. I'm okay now. I healed myself. There was a period where I hated men, especially throughout high school. I felt raped. Every time they looked at me, I felt like a sexual object. I felt like a fantasy because y'all only see me for your own pleasure. You don't see me. You don't see my spirit. That is the reason why I chose not to date men throughout high school. You know what I'm saying? So when I decided to mess with a man, it was because it was my choice and I felt comfortable. So me being comfortable was something that I had to learn. Go ahead.
I got to butt in because you just made sense out of somebody in my life. She's a child, not 21 yet. She's been in the same shoes as you, obviously. And we'll go somewhere, say we'll go to mom. And we'll just walking through the mall, laughing, joking, whatever, eating ice cream, whatever we doing, shopping. Mom, look at that man. I'm just chill, man. They gonna look at you. Goddamn,
But I used to hear that shit too. They don't look, but it's like I don't want them to look because they're looking at me like they want to, you know what I'm saying?
That she feels the same way. You just explained it. She couldn't verbalize it the way you just did. You've been there. Mm-hmm. You've been in the wrong position with a man. She's been in the wrong position with a man. So now when they look at her, it's just a harmless look. But to her, it's like a piece of meat, and I'm just like, damn, chill.
Now that's what I want to put, and this is on speaking on behalf of man. I've been that young dumb big hard out there, looking at chicks, whatever. I'll tell you, I gotta make kind of light of this because I know how serious that can get, and I don't want to make it too. So from our eyes, a lot of women, especially with like certain things, women get on guys from wearing gray sweatpants all the time because it's cleavage. Now, almost 100% of women's outfits are pretty much cleavage. Right. Now, I'm not knocking that, but everywhere you go, it's always to amplify something. Now, that may be just for you to be like, hey, I want to look cute or whatever, but coming from now this man's world, from where the perspective we was raised, we see the person. It's not like his mind instantly is going to go into what is she about? We don't know. Honestly, us raised by most men, they always had the thing that we had to be have game. So with that mentality trained within us, even from young, we were trained to talk to women in that manner to where even if we were taught to handle her respectfully, we don't know what the agenda is. It's I can't say it's like yeah, you want to get with this woman, but it's just for that reason mentally at that point. That's my trouble.
The game. So the game is how can I pretty much talk this woman out of her drawers? It's having the gift of gab.
Not just that. how can I get it to a point to where I can always have this woman as my championship trophy to where
Having access to a woman.
I know. But like I said, this is all about the whole perspective and perception of everything. When we were raised, hey, this woman here, this woman, not only is she yours, you're able to do this thing with her that no other man around here can. That is damn near drilled into us. And it's not like it's just drilled to cause harm, because we have to protect this. This is ours. That's what we're mentally, genetically going to do. We protect as men. So once we get this woman, but us goddamn protecting it, I mean, it's the reason we get hard. Dudes think with what they minds and their dicks. That's what. It's not like it's hard to figure that thing out.
For me as a woman, and with y'all being men, you have kids, no matter son or daughter, especially with your daughter, the way that you approach women, would you want another man approach your daughter the same way? Would you want your daughter to, the women that you go after, and however easy or difficult they may be, how would you want your daughter to respond if that was someone hitting on her? You know what I'm saying?
Knowing it's an agenda, I truly understand why, honestly, and I've even said this, I understand why most women would even gravitate towards other women, because women understand that, we don't have the agenda, we're here for the mental healing and things like that.
And women are also, I feel, a lot gentle.
Yes.
Like for me, I'm comfortable, but it's still like, it's different if a woman touches you. It's soft. Versus a man, it's like, y'all got this, I got man hands, rough. Well, rough ass hands. Like, you touch me soft. I don't care if you've been working on a goddamn construction sand mill all day. Make sure you wash your hands, moisturize your hands, and touch me and caress me. Do not, I don't want no bear claws. I'm cool.
It's
cool
the mentality of a protector. It's the protector's mentality, because a lot of women do want to be held, and you've even heard it in Baby Boy. She can hold me tight. She don't want to be held gentle in a moment where she needs to be.
It's security as well. It's comfort, security and comfort. I don't need just protection. I can also protect myself, but I need that security and that comfortability.
That's something we can all work on, because like I said, most men will build with the more security part of it rather than the comfort, because it ain't like we gonna get the comfort, so we're not taught comfort. You
can receive the men. I will say do lack. They have not received a lot of affection growing up. They've been taught, boys don't cry, to not show emotion, you know what I'm saying? Hell, even when it comes to hygiene, whatever. But honestly, there are women out here, such as myself, who understand, I can understand your mental, I can understand what you go through, and I can understand your lack of affection, but don't be willing to learn, because some people are so set in their ways, like, I wasn't taught this, so, I ain't learned this. But you can, though. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You can, and you have the ability to change if you want to. But some people do not want to change, and you cannot force it. A dog is going to be a dog. You can't even change a dog into a cat. You can't change a cat into a horse.
See, and that just like you said, it's like trying to make somebody change that don't want to change.
Mm-hmm.
You can't make them be what you want them to be, or even respond how you want them to. You gotta accept what it is.
Exactly. When you accept the person for who they are, that is loving them unconditionally. The moment you put expectations, on people, that's gonna lead to disappointment, and failure within the relationship. But as long as you're responsible for your half of the relationship, you don't worry about the other person's half. You just make sure you're doing your part. You know what I'm saying? If you're loving this person the best that you can, and you are, they love language and all that stuff, but they're not reciprocating, that is something that they have to work on internally. That has nothing to do with you.
Let's read this comment real quick.
Women are more affectionate, period. That's why we go to our friends when we're feeling a certain way. That is very true. Women are much more understanding, empathetic. Some men lack empathy. They're more so based on logic and reasoning. And when women, we feel so much with our emotions. So we're like, I feel, or I think. Men don't really think, and half the time they're emotionally unavailable. So we can't really expect too much from them.
Now see, wait a minute.
I don't want to say all men are emotionally unavailable, but the men who are out of touch.
Even if y'all are,
where
it
does
comes
that come
off like
from?
y'all not.
What part?
Like when it comes down to that, who said that? Was this a man that told people this, or was this a woman that told that people
What?
this?
That men
Everything
are
you just
unaffected.
said.
This is also me learning from experience and me being around perspective. The men that I've been around, the men that I talk to and have real conversations with, you know, just people in my everyday life. So my perception this is my perspective.
So that's what scares me, because when that agenda, that is more, a lot of that is pushed as far as information. Because if we go around spewing women ain't shit, women get offended. But hey, I'm sorry.
I never
We're
said
not-
men weren't shit.
No. I'm saying this is just an example. I promise.
Okay.
If we went around saying that, hey, women ain't shit, actual women be
All
like,
women ain't the
wait
same.
a minute. I know they'll be like, wait a minute. I was like,
Conversations on Facebook, and for me, because I'm fluid, I'm not gonna take either side. I'm gonna get on everybody's ass. You know, you women talking about baby daddies. Okay, shut up, bitter daddy. Men talking about their baby mamas. Okay, like nigga, work on your shit. Like everybody wants to talk and blame people and blame each other and shit, but nobody's taking accountability for themselves. And once you start taking accountability for your own actions and your own choices that you make, no matter if you created this person, he ain't shit. You chose to procreate with that person, okay? If he ain't shit, you should have known he wasn't shit from the moment before you got pregnant with him. I'm just saying, like,
Almost like a part of you ain't shit because you had
you
sex with this ain't shit ass nigga.
you
Let's talk
attract
about it.
what you are. If you're in your lower self and you're saying, if when I was moving in my lower self, I'm saying I want this, this, and this in a relationship, but I kept going for the opposite in bitches. That's because what I was wanting and what I was saying was not aligning. You know what I'm saying? My spirit was not aligned with what I was really wanting. I'm saying this, but the universe kept giving me exactly what I was already in. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't until I started moving in my higher self that I started meeting those type of people who are in their higher selves. So
and that's what I figured, and that's exactly what I wanted to say. Based on everything that you've been through, from the people that you deal with, all of this is based on the same two words: perspective, perception. Because based on your experiences, it's gonna mold a certain thing.
Yeah.
But I think our perspective is a little more focused from self opposed to our perception of life. I feel like as children, right, we perceive a lot of shit, a lot of traumatic experiences, from death to seeing drugs to
abuse,
to standard black family issues, to rape and assaulting within the family, right? We were exposed to that young. So naturally, as we got older, you know, that's why I feel like my generation and 5 years above and below are dealing with that space of feeling like they're breaking generational curses, as we're going to call them, because we're trying to break loops and cycles of things that happened way before us. But we're aware of it now. We're aware that this same shit is still happening, but we don't want to be a part of it no more.
Right.
And that goes back to you talking about you having to deprogram,
Right.
and then relearn what you knew that you wanted from yourself. Basically, you had to deprogram from what was given to you,
Right.
so that you can get to a space so you can give out what it is you really want to give out. Because a lot of times we don't know how to express ourselves in truth. And this is where going into your inner self and finding that inner peace and dealing with those traumatizing events really come into play, aka shadow work, as you said.
Yes.
Because if we don't deal with it, like, people think it's okay to just keep pushing shit to the back of your head, bro.
No.
Your mind is literally going to implode on itself because you're fighting so hard to not deal with this, but things keep happening to make you have to deal with this.
The universe will definitely place things. You're gonna go through the same thing over and over until
You learn the
your
lesson.
You know what I'm saying? It's almost like the definition of insanity.
So this happens now, this is after hearing all this. We're dealing with all of this, and let's listen to it. You still have a life that you have to enjoy. Now, when you wake up every single day, of course, it's going to be a different trauma every day. And that's just noticed me from getting up. Something is going to always trigger a trauma.
We
Is
were
it
talking
though?
about that
Yeah.
yesterday. Now I don't want to say every day. There are days when you are actively healing and you are doing your inner root work and you are actively facing those traumas. You know what I'm saying? And doing that inner work as you are healing. Yeah, you can be, because there are going to be some things that may be out of your control. Like if you had a really bad breakup, abusive relationship, and you ain't seen that person in a year or so, and then they just randomly pop up, that could set you back in trauma because you were on your healing journey versus it could be something a little bit more
But even
like
seeing
small. You know
somebody
what I'm
they
saying?
knew,
You said
even
what?
even seeing somebody that your mutual friends, people that you might run into that you hung around with this person, people who you probably introduced to, where this person might be cool as the hell with you, but he's also cool.
I say that also goes to when you are healing, you're gonna lose a lot of people, because you're gonna set boundaries in place. And by setting those boundaries in place, you're not gonna want to do the same thing that you were doing before. You're not gonna hang with the same people before because if I come around this people, like this group of people, I know he hangs around them. It's a possibility that he's gonna be there. How can I avoid, triggering myself? I don't be around them. You know what I'm saying? It's that simple to remove yourself. People put themselves in certain situations they don't have to because they don't know how to say no and remove themselves. They don't know how to set boundaries. But once you say boundaries, it is so easy to say no. Or I don't want this.
And to add on to what you just said, right? Let's take it a slight level higher. When you get to that space where you can be in spaces and deal with people and not have to acknowledge that energy.
I did that last night. Like I said, I'm on my healing journey, and I felt a person I was recently dealing with. It ended. I felt pretty badly, and I feel like I deserved an apology. Never got one. Still won't get one. But I recently said a few days ago, I was gonna text this person and tell them I forgive them, and then I realized, no, I forgive them for me. I don't give a fuck if you know, but I forgive you for me, so I
That's
can move
goddamn
on. You know what I'm
right.
saying? This person don't know, why they are forgiven, and they may not understand why they're forgiven because they don't feel like, oh, I need to be forgiven. But I forgive you for me. I wish you well in your life. I don't want to fuck with you, but you know what I'm saying. So to see them yesterday, last night, my spirit was unbothered. You know what I'm saying? As I said, I was amongst other women. We were healing, doing yoga. That was everything that I needed with that healing girl season. So shout out to Quitter for that. But as I saw that person, my energy was not disturbed. I was unbothered. It was like beforehand, before I healed, when I did see that person or hear their name, I feel my skin get hot. I'd be like boiling on the inside, like
Ready to
I
go.
could really like go on your shit if I want to, but
Yeah.
I'm not that person. So to be around you, hear your name, or see you, it's like you're there, but you're no longer a factor in my life. You're no longer relevant in my life. So, it is what it is.
Well, I tell you what, because actually I just had to talk in the car and found out some shit and probably needed this healing energy. So when I come back, I'm going to run out and get the more trivia game. And when I come back, we're going to strike us a yoga pose while we start our game.
Okay.
And I'm damn serious.
I know,
I'm really
bro.
going to strike a yoga pose in here. And
Jay,
but you all go ahead and return. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get the more trivia. Yes, you are.
Weed is my yoga.
Man. That's real though. Cause man, I get your number. I got your number. We gotta talk. But no, seriously, back to your healing journey just for a quick second while we wait for Joker. That's what made me bring up the whole being taking it a step higher and being unbothered by people because, honestly speaking, like my healing journey, it started in 2017. It was when I was done with college and I knew I didn't want to go back home with my mom and daddy, but it was just for personal growth reasons. And so, I'm saying, how they say you dive in the ocean, no life jacket? Yeah, I did that. And I moved to San Antonio with no family or nothing. And so, for me in that space, I got to that point where when I came back to Houston, bro, I didn't really care what nobody had to say because I am who I am. I'm gonna be who I'm gonna be. I accepted these things, and there was people at a point in time who was like, "Man, why do you so openly talk about things?" And I told people, I said, "Man, in the space of healing, you learn that transparency is more important than anything."
Yes, I didn't realize how many people. I don't be thinking, I know people probably follow me, listen. I know I can give words of wisdom, even on my own personal page. I'm always going to speak real shit, but by me being more transparent in myself and my healing journey, I realize there are other people who are on theirs and they need to hear that shit too. You never know who you're going to touch.
That's true. It's everybody here.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody dealing with some type of trauma.
You know what I'm saying? And healing ourselves is hard, like before and when I was in my lower space, like I would be like severely like depressed and shit. Like it's one thing to want to be alone, it's another thing to feel alone. And I felt alone even in a room full of people. And I didn't understand why I felt so just down and why I just didn't really give a fuck. Like that shit definitely. There would be days where I question, like, do I really want to live? Like, but I'm too much of a bitch to like really kill myself. And I started thinking of different ways. Like, I can't hang myself.
I can't shoot
myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't cut myself. Like, the only thing I think about is pills or something. And even then, like, how am I really gonna swallow the pills? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just thought about like, you know what? I don't really want to die. I just don't know how to live. And once I figured out how to live, I was able to just live and be happy, man.
You know what's crazy? Just
talking about how when you're in your lower self and how depression can take over and can stop you from living. You know what I'm saying?
I just watched Pete Bannon on it.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, he killed.
Oh, you talking about the show?
Yeah. So Teak was dealing with a lot of mental issues. He saw his mom kill his brother and sister when he was a kid. You know what I'm saying? He ran away from home, and then to be locked up at a very young age. You know what I'm saying? So for Black men to deal with trauma, incarceration, and then discovering their sexuality, in
a world that didn't want to accept it.
Yes. So that was what he was dealing with. Yeah. And that can take a toll on you, especially when you have nobody to talk about it with.
That's why he got to fight.
Yeah.
It's like he gets tired, but I relate to your life so much. Like, I feel like I've had a lot of similar experiences that you're speaking on. So, like, I heavily relate to everything that you're, like, really conveying tonight and understanding what your real message is and what you're doing. And it's like, bro, you be really wanting to just give up on yourself, and then you just sitting there thinking about it, and then you just like, bro, I can't do it. So let me go ahead and just, let me find a way to fight through. And this is where I learned to let your pain be fueled. What can we do to prevent even having the thought of suicide?
I say replacing those negative thoughts with the small things that make you happy. So for me personally, the little things that make me happy is listening to music. I love old soul music. I love neo soul music.
Yes.
That is always going to put me in a good mood. When I wake up, I'm going to put on Celebration. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to put on Mary Jane by Rick James. I'm going to get myself in a good mood. Being in the kitchen, cooking brings me peace. Anything that brings you peace and happiness, do that. I like to paint. I like kayaking. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like doing just simple shit. I like to write poetry. Those are the things that keep me afloat. And when you tap into the things that you used to love to do, whether it was a kid, you know what I'm saying? That's your happy place. And stick to that. Your happy place don't have to be going out. That shit drains you all the time. Being around people and all that energy drains you.
But it's a reason people have a happy place. It's because people put you in that situation.
But you shouldn't have to rely on people for this happy place. Your happy place is solely for you. It's where you go when you don't want to be bothered with people.
And you should actually visit it often.
Get to know your happy place.
Like, it shouldn't have to be because you just don't want to be bothered. Those are all great reasons to go to your happy place, though. But in the same breath, like, being comfortable with yourself right? This is how you discover
Your
what
happy
you
place is a
what
place
you
to
really like.
recharge. Let me not say be bothered. To recharge.
Yeah, this is a place you actually want to be. So I go to my happy. I find a way to go to my happy place at least 30 minutes to an hour every day, every single day, because I know I'm doing the things that I do in life require me to be available to people. So if I want to continuously be there for people, I have to remember to be there for myself.
Facts.
So I got to do that every day to make sure I'm tapping in with me, so I can stay tapped in with y'all.
Gotta take care of the person in the mirror first.
You got the game?
Oh yeah, I was sitting here and went ahead and grabbed up What's Up Radio, and actually, I said What's Up Radio. I'm not.
Don't feel guilty.
Mama
Everything
guilt is
that you
real.
do as a mother, you do for your children. It is okay to take time for yourself. Remember that before you were a mom, you were a person and you were an individual. Your individuality you should keep your individuality. It doesn't matter if you have kids or not. That individuality for you is gonna keep you out of, PPD. You know what I'm saying? So don't feel guilty for not you love your kids, but it is okay to have time for you. Self-care is real. Self-care, self-love is real. That is not, don't believe people if they say that you're being selfish. You're being self-full. You have to give to yourself in order to give to others. By you loving yourself, you'll be able to love your kids even more.
Look, I want to tell y'all that to also all you dudes out there who actually are on phone as well as my brother and dudes, y'all can't actually do something for yourself. If we do get to a point, and even me, I found myself falling into that hole. One of the reasons for my long reign of depression is because I was so used to doing for my family. I felt like every time I got a check, I had to. That's where it needed to go, and I wasn't doing it. I didn't buy clothes for me for 8-9 years straight because it was like every dollar had to go to them. You can do something for yourself, man, and you can be happy. You can start actually doing things for yourself. Hang out, do a guy's night. Do it.
Pedicure, manicures, facials for guys. If you have a beard, get you a beard facial. You know what I'm saying? Get you a massage.
I didn't even know that shit existed.
Yes.
Do some yoga, do some meditation.
They have full.
What do you mean?
I've seen dudes.
I mean,
get
when
a
you go to school to do
wash,
beard
massage.
facials.
So my mom is an instructor at a like Academy of Hair and Design in Austin. So she has students, and I even asked them, do guys do facials? And they say, yeah, not just for men, they do it on women as well. When they are getting their cosmetology license, they are required to learn how to do facials. That is something that they offer, yes. There are men who have beards and they're barbers, and they do offer facials for men.
I know like
beard
3, bro. Like for real.
Yes.
I ain't know that shit at all.
Yes, they do a whole treatment for
They
your
do.
beard, the oils, the
You know what I'm
creams,
saying?
they brush
Get
it, comb
them
it
the
out,
hair
That's
bumps,
what
they
y'all
steam
grows,
it,
you know what I'm saying?
steam it and stuff.
Same way how women get
I ain't never had no beard
yeah,
facial.
see, you want
Yeah,
that
treat
now.
yourself.
Yeah, like that's some
Yeah,
shit that I'm interested
self-care.
in. Where can I get a beard facial at? Like,
I'm gonna have to see if I can find a point.
if anybody is out there doing beard facials, please mobile because I'm not coming to you. I would like to go to a place, but I feel like I'll be more relaxed in my environment rather than being around a
Now you
bunch
gotta
of
think
dudes
about it.
schedule.
Some of them have certain equipment and like a steamer and stuff. They probably not gonna just be traveling around with a steamer and other things. That's like asking a spa to come in.
Yeah, I'm finna look up a mobile spot. You got me for you to challenge me. That's my challenge. I ain't gonna fight your ass.
Okay, I know there are mobile masseuse. There's
No, I want a mobile spa. Oh, they got a party bus.
Yes.
So why you research that?
We could jump into the game.
Questions.
Actually, you could just kind of pick from a pile. I found some really, really hard ones. Actually, What's Up provided by the Martin Trivia. So guess this is your time. Who introduced
You.
For real? No shit.
It depends, but you're doing it today. Let's go.
All right, people, what it do, man? It's your boy Smoke a Joke. We're going to come up in here with this Martin Trivia. This the moment y'all been waiting for. The moment, actually, most of y'all is stuck on this phone. I am fucked up. And this shit is fucking with me.
That's great.
Jesus
But y'all never
Christ.
told me. So what did y'all taste from the Philippines real quick? Or different? What did you taste? What did it taste like?
I smell fruit.
You smell fruit? Okay, that's good. What it tastes like though?
Damn, so no description.
Nothing, just y'all dry, bro.
You must have grew up with that. Just it says 100% real juice, but definitely it's not.
Oh yeah, he's the one word
The
responding.
Minute Maid.
So y'all didn't taste the Jolly Ranchers though for real? Cause I tasted
I
Jolly
didn't.
Ranchers.
Like, I eat Jolly Ranchers, and I didn't taste no Jolly Ranchers.
That's why. That's
So
so
it's like
wild.
the orange Jolly Rancher one.
This is
It
good.
was the grape ones actually.
I ain't taste no
I'm fucked up. I'm not going to front. I'll let you know. I will let you know. Okay. So,
Okay, that's what I need
Yeah,
to know.
it
I
was
was gonna
good,
say
yeah.
y'all, you helped me out.
No,
here.
I didn't taste the grape, but it was
But
good.
it was
Yeah.
good. Okay, cool.
Who's C-Bomb Ray talking to?
Come here, I'll get you
I
right.
feel like he's talking to him.
nigga,
He
what?
said I'm fucked up, so I don't know who else he's talking to.
C-Bomb Ray, you need to straighten that out because he was over there trying to get his snack on.
He got you for your beard face.
Oh, the beard facial. Well, can you like take off the emojis and can you say I got you for the beard facial? Because come here, I'll get you right. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah,
I
I
thought
was
it was
like,
sexual. I thought it was sexual.
Yay!
I don't know what he talking about. I didn't see that.
Like that's some gay shit. I'll tell a female, come here, I'll get you right.
Yeah, I'm offended.
That's what she
But
said.
and listen, let me know I look good. But damn, that's a strong way. Y'all always talk about me and approaching y'all aggressive. You see what the fuck we did? He ain't waste no time. Hey, come here. I can get you right, nigga. You don't want my number?
You not gonna even ask me my name and how I'm doing first? Damn.
Get a drink?
Take me out first.
These more it's provided by her because I ain't finna eat this shit right off the bat.
I didn't know. I didn't give you the Starburst.
No, I just don't want one sober.
If you don't want the orange Starburst, I'll take it.
Give her one. I mean, the other.
They're not.
All right, so from the morning trivia, what was the name of Tommy's co-worker that he brought with him on the ski trip? Oh, wait, y'all don't say a damn thing. That's for the people. That's for the goddamn people. What was the name of Tommy's co-worker that he brought with him on the ski trip?
What's the number?
If you know the answer, call
713.
Yeah, 713.
777-9595.
You get that answer right. You can't go shit. What was the
Why I
name
can't go?
of Tommy's co-worker that he brought with him on the ski
So if I
trip?
call up here and get the answer right, I get the chick like
Hell no, I mean you got me
It
one.
was. I don't know her name though. I know who it
I
was.
remember her name.
We know you
There was
know.
a black name.
Dang, bro, that just made it worse.
So you got the scoreboard ready? We're going to start
I
playing
got
for
the
us.
scoreboard ready.
What's the prize?
You
Chick-fil-A.
get $10 Chick-fil-A gift card.
Oh, we got somebody calling. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go.
I was just about to hit dial.
C-Bomb Ray hitting that Google. Y'all motherfucking
Bro.
Real Talk 100 Radio. Real Talk 100 Radio. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with tonight?
Hey.
Hey.
What's up?
What up? All right, what up?
I know who it was. It was a little white girl.
But what's
That
her
is the
name?
wrong answer.
Her name was Aquanetta.
Yeah.
Her name was Aquanetta.
Woo!
Aquanetta. Congratulations. I'm guessing it's a C-bomb. Since you've been flirting all night, you get the opportunity.
No. This what happened, bro.
Look, man, I know I look good.
He said, "What's your face do?" And I was like, "Come over here, man. I'll get you right." But I was joking with him. But y'all just seen it.
Okay, now when you say get a facial, that even sounds even more sexual.
Yay!
That don't sound gay at all.
No, man, like you say you want you want a facial, I'm gonna get you right. What do you mean by that? You didn't say beard. You didn't say beard.
It can be misconstrued.
Because there are just like how they got cum shots, they got facials.
The perception of
So
from your perspective,
Our perspectives in the gutter.
You gotta
That's what
understand.
I'm saying.
I don't know if this is a picture of Lamar Odom.
Y'all minds just all over the place.
you gotta be real specific.
But I appreciate it. You did win the $10 gift card. You can inbox What Up Radio and tell us what to send this damn thing, or if you can come pick it up at the station. What would you prefer?
I'm gonna do y'all one better, bro. I'm gonna give it to my nigga Courtney.
Hey!
Well, that's too bad. She ain't getting no goddamn gift card. Now, your next option.
Look, I'll make sure he get it, goddamn. I'll make sure he get it.
That's
She wanted it.
So breakfast on Courtney out here.
Hey!
Look, Jasmine say, wait, look, it's just one round. See, Bob Ray, thank you for being a winner. Thank you for listening in. Thank you for participating.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
We gotta ask, since they answered the first, they did answer first.
Good night.
Yeah, good night to y'all too. Y'all be safe getting on.
Yes,
For
sir.
sure.
Yes,
Thank you. Oh, so the $10 gift card get the goddamn phone ringing, huh?
Hey!
That's what gets you going.
But you know what's crazy? The funny thing is, Joker, we talked about this gift card for like 2 or 3 weeks now.
Mm-hmm.
And the gift card never made it up here, but the day it actually
come
it
fucking
gets
up here.
gone.
You want to know the tribute? We can
Hell yeah, give me
Let's
the goddamn.
sponsor the radio station, Black-owned cookies out of New York.
Soul snacks.
We're giving away these soul snacks for somebody. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's see. Now y'all picked out one of these damn piles. Yeah.
Yeah, you pick.
Are they good? They good.
Here.
They got soul. It's
Just
soul
let your
snacks.
Glow.
Soul snacks.
From the soul. It's almost
Crowd
like
snacks.
Crowd snacks. Soul snacks.
It's soul
From the soul.
snacks.
Oh, man.
I feel like this shit should be on Black Dynamite. The soul snacks. They give you woo.
All right, so Soul Snacks, y'all, they're our sponsored gift for the next winner of the next question, Mr. King J. Where we at? This guy.
But anyway, the next question is, what medical condition caused the plumber to appear dead?
Oh, I know that one.
Everybody can't pronounce it.
I'm not even going to try. How about that one?
Okay, we got that one. So I guess do y'all want to have a few rounds in between? No. In between this, we said Jay tweets, right?
Yeah.
Or King tweets.
I got to find it.
So
You
are
were
we
just on.
still giving away prizes for the people who are already calling in?
Yes, they get the opportunity to eat some. I don't even. What is
You know
a soul?
I'm kind of generous, so I'll even throw in a few OG turkey snacks.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it's
Okay,
getting interesting. So y'all heard that OG Trippy is throwing in some Trippy snacks. If you call
For this question
in
right here,
while we play Martin Trivia, along with one of our sponsors for the station, Soul Snacks, OG Trippy will be giving y'all some free prizes too. So y'all better call in with the right guy. Dang on answer.
You know what I'm saying?
713-777-9595. Call in and win you some. Where we at? Pull this one off. Pull this one off. Pull it off.
I was finna call it, man.
Pull it off.
I ain't even go through. I ain't back my answer.
Oh,
There it is.
Oh, we hung up though. That ain't me.
okay. That's what I'm talking about. What was the question again?
What medical condition caused the plumber to appear dead?
Real South 100 Radio, who has the pleasure of speaking with tonight.
CBLM Ray.
You kind of hungry, ain't you, man?
This nigga wants
Nah,
cookies.
man, somebody already answered the question though.
Oh. Somebody already answered?
Yeah, but you called.
No, we ain't got that.
We didn't even get the
We didn't
answer.
say the answer.
It's on the chat.
Oh.
April, she said.
Oh, okay.
Michael, where you at?
She got to call up here.
Narcolepsy.
You ain't exempt.
Yep. It was
Right
my
here, you
answer.
have to
That's
call.
That ain't the answer.
No.
Nope.
And it ain't the answer. That's the wrong answer.
Oh, well, never mind. Let me do some research.
You know what? If ain't nobody called in after a goddamn 2 minutes, we changing the goddamn question. Y'all motherfuckers crazy.
Jazz thought she had it. That ain't it.
Hell
It's
no.
not like a
Yes.
package of sauce.
That ain't no narcolepsy.
Hell no.
We can open one.
We open one?
Because now I'm looking at these cookies, and like.
You got the munchies too?
I mean,
I've been sitting there eating these damn gummies. These ain't got no weed in them.
You don't want them?
What
Them or
I mean,
you got
eating the shit
options.
out of these.
Look,
got options. What's that?
Coconut milk.
Nah, I'm trying to tell you right now.
Coconut.
No,
I'm saying
see, you
D right
put
here.
just one of each on it because I want to eat the chocolate chip.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna get either way.
Yeah, we're gonna try
I
it.
want no goddamn coconut, you racist.
We're gonna get either way.
Fuck around with some coconut colored
That's
shit
a
in my
lie,
face.
Cole.
Yeah, we're gonna
It's funny you said that because Lisa loved this motherfucker.
Nah,
It's funny you said that. She want me to bring them motherfuckers home.
Oh, well, you can take
Is that why you got a whole bunch over there?
hell no. This black ass better call in too. He gonna.
Coconut milk chocolate toffee. It don't sound bad.
Oh, we got somebody?
It don't
Is
sound
she
bad.
disqualified?
Oh,
He
he
said
said
he
he
had
got
to
to
do
research.
research.
Yeah, he ain't got that.
Yeah, ain't nobody got the answer.
I'm about to say, I
All right, C-Bomb Break, thank you.
Oh.
There we go. Everybody want to try cookies?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to.
Let's try these Soul Snacks double home, down home double chocolate chip.
You had me on the door.
Okay, so she like them. Okay.
We got OG Trippy's approval.
Black-owned cookie company out of New York.
I'm very picky
We
about
need these
cookies
delivered,
and
yeah.
eating other people's baked treats. But I definitely fuck with these cookies. Okay, Soul
You got
Snacks,
some,
I see you.
You
Bro,
can't.
I don't even like chocolate chip cookies like that. But no cap, those are actually really good.
You might be fucking with you go actually Famous Amos done changed their recipe. So you know what? You got one up on Famous Amos.
They're pretty good.
Look.
All right.
Soul,
I like these over chips and
Well, I got one for their ass.
Soul Snacks can be found on the shelves at Walmart and Kroger right now. If you have any more inquiries about Soul Snacks, go to their website. The website can be found on the bag of cookies. Or go to soulsnacks.com right now.
So,
Lambo?
y'all didn't answer the question.
I didn't have enough snacks.
And I'm changing it because we ain't finna give you time to Google it. So what was the answer? They ain't get it. Been taking too long. It ain't finna have
It
time
was
to
a
Google
stupor.
A stupor. I don't even know what the hell it is.
I don't either. But that's what the fuck it was. A super.
I would have took that.
I don't know what a stupor was.
I'm not taking it because it was jazz.
Right.
Sorry, Jazz. That was the wrong
What
answer.
she said, Jay, don't start your shit.
So,
I'm sorry. That was the wrong answer.
all right, this one here. Who was Martin's ex that had a mole that he wrote a song about?
I just watched that.
Who was Martin's ex that had a mole that he wrote about? The timer starts.
I know that one.
713-777-9595.
This is an R&B song. 713-777-95. Like what?
Give us a king tweet. You up here looking at titty pictures and shit.
And ooh.
Shit.
Man.
I'm saying we ain't
Uh-oh, we got a caller.
Nigga, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got.
Hey, shout out to everybody calling in and playing with us tonight. For
They
real.
really want these snacks.
C-Bomb Break.
This boy here, I know it's him.
Real Talk 100 and Real Talk 100 Radio. Who they have the pleasure of speaking with?
Nicole.
For real?
No.
That's a strong ass Nicole.
Like Nikolai? Like Nikolai? Nicole?
Is he right?
He lost the quiz.
I lost the goddamn code.
Oh shit.
Oh, come on, man.
I know. I put that bitch down and it disappeared.
You gotta
Is it
say
to the right?
you gotta say the whole name.
Oh, goddamn Nicole.
You gotta say the whole name. You got it mixed up.
Did I? Did I?
Nicole the Mole?
Yes, that actually is fucking right.
It's Tanya Nicole.
No, why we gotta say Tanya Nicole? It
That's
is
what it say on the
Nicole.
Why isn't Jasmine calling in?
Nicole is in the name.
Jazz,
I love you, Mo. Jazz, you gotta call in.
You ain't exempt light skin.
9595.
Because you light skinned, you ain't exempt. Call in here. Yeah, Nicole is it though. Tanya Nicole. I love you, Mo.
I read the question, right?
So
Yeah.
he wins again?
Yeah, that nigga got it.
Yeah, he won that one, I guess.
Yeah, he got it.
You are the winner.
He
C-Bomb
got
Break.
it.
So what you
You
want?
got
You
it,
want
man.
the snacks or you want the treats?
What kind of snacks you got?
We got some Soul Snacks down home double chocolate chip cookies from our sponsor, Soul Snacks. Oh, we got some treats from OG Chippy.
Whoop, whoop.
I did answer the phone.
I want some cookies, bro.
All All right, Ben, we got the cookies for you.
They all good.
Yo, the
too.
chocolate chip ones is busting.
This is the first dude he chose the cookies.
Y'all go ahead and say something.
That's a
I'm
bet.
gonna put him on hold.
Miss Hamerly said answer the phone then.
Oh, Steven, you gotta give somebody else a chance to call in. Jasmine
it's
trying
right
to
here.
call in.
It is.
Jasmine ain't trying to call in. Shit, I got y'all feet out.
Jasmine, you gotta be quicker than that, baby.
You gotta be quick.
Gotta be quicker than that.
That boy got it on speed now.
We gotta get through automatic voice.
Oh, that mean y'all. Hey, that mean they own it. That mean he own it. That
So
mean
they gotta press a number before they can dial to us.
yeah.
Yeah, we have four different.
You gotta press number 2, right?
I think so.
Press number 2 and you get to us when you call in.
Oh,
Number
press
what?
number 4.
4 different extensions.
That hey, he probably lying. It's probably a strategy. You gonna fuck around and call the wrong number.
He lying on the
Hey,
phone.
I'm finna call. Goddamn it! Hold on. Let me call. I don't even know. I called in. That's the sad part.
Man, y'all cheating, bro. Y'all ain't gonna be giving up the game like that.
I don't even know the damn game.
It's okay. We still got some prizes from OG Trippy over here for the next caller that calls in for the next prize.
You know what? I'm gonna just do one more call, and after that, I'm done.
Bro, it's only one question left. What are you saying?
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to be getting all 3 of them then.
Oh.
Okay, let's see. Thank you for calling in.
I'm gonna call it again. Let's go ahead.
They on ass, bro. They on ass. Come on, give us a king tweet while I'm looking through.
Y'all ready for one? All right, let's
I'm
go.
not gonna use some comments real quick. Yeah, go ahead and catch a tweet.
My first tweet is, knowing you don't bother nobody makes you more aggressive when people start bothering you.
I'm sorry, I started reading Jazz comment. Jazz, I ain't tell him nothing. He literally called in the first time and said he randomly found the show today. So I had nothing to do with this. Okay, nothing.
Oh, hell.
Okay, run that tweet one more time.
Damn, what I say? Knowing you don't bother anyone makes you more aggressive when people start bothering you.
Mm-hmm. It's like, bro, I be in my bubble. Why you fucking with me, bro? I don't even be fucking with people. Like, for real. That, bro, that. And people say your words, bro. I am the definition of hashtag unbothered. I don't care what they say. If it don't come from the boss man himself, I'm not listening to you. I'm not doing it. I don't really care. Leave me alone.
When you know you
I come
the
to do
best
my
at something.
escape.
And that's it, bro. That's it.
Nah, real talk. When you know you good at something, because where I'm at now, they've been fucking to my horn. When you know you goddamn good, I'm not worried about what you got to say, because you can't speak bad on me. I'm too fucking good at what I do.
Yeah.
You can hate me.
Right.
You can do whatever the fuck you want. But with me being too good, it's not going to stop what I'm doing. So that's how I'm living life.
I just want to say real quick, I think this is one of the best interviews I've done. This is the first time I'm doing a radio interview.
Oh,
I've
yeah?
done like camera interviews, podcast interviews, magazine interviews. So this is really cool to do a radio interview. I wasn't sure how it was going to go, but
Cool.
I fucked with this.
Oh, yeah. God damn it.
Hold on, watch this. And I'm gonna answer the phone. She said I said what I said.
Well, damn, you must not want to get your phone call.
Real Talk 100 Radio, who I had the pleasure speaking with.
This is Clarissa, not the fact that I got through and y'all ain't asked no damn question.
Okay, look, we got you on the phone.
Okay,
So look, they
read
already picked the question, so let's let them read it real quick while you're on the phone.
Oh,
That's cheap.
Damn, Jasmine, don't be that way, baby.
That's cheap.
Yes, Jazz and Clarissa on
I just
that
want
ass
y'all to
tonight,
know
y'all.
that
I
Be
can't.
Blessed was the
I
polite
can't.
fuck you.
yeah. Fuck you.
Be Blessed is like fuck you in Christian.
I can't. I'm sorry. I can't. I was about to read the question out. I'm so sorry.
Y'all gotta do better.
Hey, at least you
He
be
answered the
you be
phone.
right to it.
You in it? I know you in it though. But you.
I was gonna be right to it because I'm a milestone follower.
But yes, you are, and yes, she goddamn is. First of all, put some goddamn respect on her goddamn name. She has been following since day one.
Look, we got you, Joker, about to read the question right now.
All right.
Right after you hang up the damn phone.
No, he already took a forever to call in.
Girl,
Bitch, girl.
look. Shit. God damn it. Look, you got some already. You already got your prize. It came with a cake.
3 weeks later, Joker.
That ain't got a goddamn thing. You got it. Shit.
See?
And
You didn't have it yesterday. You got it today.
Hold up. In her defense, she still ain't got it because I got it while we on the show.
There you go. Y'all got it. Look, you would have had a meal. I just don't know what you eat.
That's what she said.
I would have went to Chick-fil-A for your ass. What the fuck you want? Got you a pie and everything. They don't do lemon meringue pies at Chick-fil-A no more?
No.
They used to do the lemon pies and shit.
Dad say we cheated. Do I need to hang up the call back? Dad say we cheated.
Hell yeah, you do.
Got her little friend and woman tag team in bed.
All right, yeah, call up, hang up and call right back. Joker is about to get into the
Man,
question.
if Ray gets through, I'm telling y'all right now, y'all about to get all of the smoke.
All right.
Y'all gotta go.
Alright.
I better
Alright.
get honorable
I ain't
mention.
going
I'm
home,
saying,
nobody.
Joker,
No,
they
I'm
both
talking
got
about-
busy day,
You
nigga.
gotta go home, and you gotta go
All
home.
right, Clarissa.
Oh.
We'll hear from you in a minute.
I ain't
Here
gonna
we
talk
But
to y'all
this
till
the
next
first
week.
time they both called in. Like, what?
I ain't gonna talk to none one of y'all till next week.
Nigga, I'm on punishment for the rest of the weekend.
I know,
Right here.
right?
Hey,
Hey,
that's
I'm
good.
good. I said I was gonna take me another
It's for them
trip.
motherfuckers disappear.
Cause they
I'm
is.
definitely know.
Y'all better get them now.
All right, here we go. Before the phone even rings.
All right.
What song did Tommy need to listen to every damn night before bed? You got 2 minutes. The timer starts now.
Now,
I'm looking at it, goddamn. Go
them
ahead.
cookies are good. Speaking of, I got a big ass 2-minute timer I'm gonna bring for next week. Somebody's calling in. I got a timer for CJ to get from work.
Taking them people, shit.
You already know.
Real Talk 100 Radio. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with tonight?
You know, there was a time when your mama asked you to do something you did.
You reciting all the shit.
I'm sorry, I'm dead. Oh my God, I'm dead.
Hey, you won that month.
Bro.
Bro, you should be banned from college.
Hell no.
Hell
Hell no. No.
Hey,
Get your hands off the phone.
Hey, he recited the whole thing, man. Y'all
Can't sleep on that, man.
In my defense, in everyone's defense, bro, I don't know the name of the song. I just know the song.
All right, well then you gonna get it. Fuck
Should
that.
Shazam that shit.
That ain't the answer.
Look.
Shazam it.
Look,
It's like natural man, I think.
Clarissa and Jasmine going off.
I know, bro. We gotta go home
She
tonight.
said, you know what?
Wow. Clarissa's like, wow. Sorry, Jazz and CJ. We love y'all, man.
All right, there you go. I'm out
Jazz
now.
and his wife.
But he didn't have the right answer, so you
They have
got
an
it.
answer.
He just said it.
Oh, he did? Natural man?
They just changed. I just know the song, though.
So is he forfeiting that answer?
Is that a forfeit?
I need to know. I need to know. Where the hell did I get some gummy worms?
I don't know the name.
Oh, man. Gotta
All
clear
right.
up the line. Give somebody else a
All right,
chance.
hurry up, hang up, Malcolm, for this nigga look it up.
Y'all good? All right.
All right.
He gonna win.
Thank you.
No, he got regular gummy worms, not sour.
Oh, I don't know what it is.
Oh, somebody else calling.
Probably in his pocket.
Real Talk 100 Radio. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with tonight?
Didn't I tell y'all if he got through one more time?
Courtney gave him the code. Courtney gave him all the code. We ain't had nothing to do with that. Clarissa, I'm on your
Just for the
side.
record, my name Bennett, and I ain't in it.
You ain't in it. I'm an innocent bystander.
Hold up.
I don't know nothing.
First of all, didn't nobody know the code to call in? We didn't even know you had to press the number to call in. Why everybody trying to attack Courtney D today? It's September. I'm not having that this month. It's my season and my birthday next week. I'm not taking
It
it.
sound like all your people came through.
They come to me right now, like, is it-
You feel
there.
I'm a Virgo. I'm against her ass.
They've been on your ass all night, and I was trying to figure out why.
I ride
What you do?
Okay,
You know this in real life.
Courtney is the friend in the room swinging rhythm spoons.
They on your ass.
So what's the answer?
The answer is Natural Man by Lou Rawls.
Okay.
That's the whole answer too.
All right, you got
You
that.
got it. You said Lou Rawls. I know you knew the answer.
Looks like you want some. You said what?
What do I get to choose?
Not a damn thing.
You get some trippy snacks.
OG trippy snacks.
OG trippy.
Hey.
I can see her twerking for some reason.
I felt the twerk. I felt the twerk.
That hand went
Don't worry, I was taking that for OG trippy.
I take it.
Courtney, all your friends winning.
Yeah, I'm bringing them home.
Please do, because you already know. We gonna have you when you get home.
Oh,
Shit.
Thank you for calling in. Have a good evening.
What the hell is it?
Oh,
Y'all see what I
and
did? Look, I'm not a cheater. I didn't tell my friends to call in. I'm thankful for everybody that I know that called in and tapped in with us tonight. This is the most phone calls we done had on any show. Right?
I mean,
It's
it was
because
really
of
out
AG
to one person
trippy,
called like 5 times.
Hey, but look, he called, he had the answers. He won 2 shit, so I'm just saying, shout out to everybody that did call in and participate with us, because we do this on a weekly
Do it like
basis.
Call of Duty.
I'm gonna call in next time.
Most calls. We can do it like Call of Duty. You got most calls, honorable mention.
Yeah,
You know.
we're going to have it said.
I'm gonna call next week.
Salute to Miss Haven.
I'm winning all this shit.
Because you had Tanya Nicole, Mr. Malcolm just didn't pull it up in time. So
Tanya
the
Nicole.
call beat you to it, basically.
I didn't even know that damn answer. I really did.
Wow, that was fun. You got some more tweets for us, King J?
I guess I can pull out one more.
C-Bomb Ray said you can have his cookie.
Hell no! What the fuck is going on,
you
man?
keep saying shit that's like has double meaning.
Right.
You can have my cookies.
That's what
You
she
could have
said.
just said, and even if you would have said you can have my chocolate chip cookies, it still wouldn't have sounded right. Like a nigga said, you can have my Oreos.
Do
Like
you?
what?
Oh,
You were like,
wait.
oh, you can have the cream between
Wait.
my cookies. Like what?
Oh,
If a man ever say them words in that order,
I'm gonna stop eating Oreos.
I swear to
And they're my favorite cookies.
I'll be done. I will be done.
I never eat an Oreo again.
Right,
in my
I
life.
love Oreos.
They're my favorite cookies. Like, you can fuck it up for me.
I will go, bro. I don't even want to eat
I am
Oreos.
now trying to
Who the hell want Oreos that saying some shit like that?
Now, every time I see an Oreo, I'm gonna think about this nigga.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm tickled.
Thankfully for Bernie Mac, I can safely eat milk and cookies, and I love doing it. But that was fuck Oreos.
He
You ain't getting no goddamn milk and cookies.
Yeah, see, I can't be like, I be eating milk and cookies. I got some milk and
He
cookies.
covering his face up now. Look.
He's shaking his
I don't
head
think
at
if you
y'all.
got cookies all on your face, you don't need no more cookies.
That boy, that is aggressive.
He is. Yeah, shake your head at yourself because you are the entertainment.
Aggressive little horny
He
motherfucker.
said, come here, I'll get you right. He said, you can have my cookies.
Had him. Boy, done went full blown little murder.
Then he said, come here, let me take
Big murder.
Big murder.
smoke. Then he said, come here, let me take care of you.
Oh, man. You are tonight's entertainment.
Oh,
Shit, yeah.
night.
He cussing me. He punching the phone right now.
God damn it, you motherfucker.
Change that blessings to booty. You keep talking like
Boy.
that. Catch a booty over there.
I ain't mad at him. That's a horny boy there. He wanted to smoke. I ain't mad at him. Horny motherfucker. I ain't, man.
Yes, sis.
Look,
Oh,
Yes.
I wonder who it is. Look at that. Come on.
C-Bomb Ray, what's happening?
Y'all don't stop with this.
All jokes, all love.
What's happening, man?
I thought we were making a bond on the phone.
We are.
You know, man, I got Chick-fil-A, I got the cookies. You know, I'm thanking y'all for everything you're doing.
Hell yeah.
They giving y'all
You gave me
some
my
Well, I ain't lie, bro. This is one of the funnest goddamn shows, bro. I'm so glad you called today. I'm so glad. This shit hilarious.
No, I want my Chick-fil-A and my cookies.
He want his Chick-fil-A and his goddamn cookies.
I got you.
Come get the cookies.
Well,
And they better not have none missing.
well,
they gonna have some
look.
of
Oh, shit, I'm gonna take half
So
the bag
look,
now.
this the problem. You
Uh-huh.
reasonably gave away Chick-fil-A, but the bag of cookies is still unopened.
Look
So,
at first, hey, he keep getting through.
I told you.
I'm reneging on my Chick-fil-A.
ain't no reneging in a nigga situation, goddamn. I'm trying to tell you.
I'ma
You can't
tell you.
take back what was already given you, Landy and Giver.
Tell you right now, man.
Man,
Tell you.
Nah, I got you, man. I got you.
Man, I don't
I
know.
gotta stop playing on the top though, man.
You a top.
I
He
mean,
said stop
what?
playing on his top. You set yourself up.
Oh, I thought the nigga
Do
said
you
you a
really
top.
want somebody to tell you?
See,
Y'all too high.
you
Yeah,
still
we are.
You understand?
Hey, shit.
Hey, shout out to OG Trippy.
No, what's up?
Yeah, man. Y'all be blessed though, man. Y'all be blessed. I'm about to go. Y'all take me to the nap.
Appreciate y'all. Appreciate you for calling in.
You
No
need it.
problem, man.
You need it now. Eating all them cookies. You need it.
Y'all doing some more treats.
We gonna next week. We gonna see about this because this actually did generate. We had a whole lot of fun
I
with
mean,
it.
if
So
this ain't the last interview, you never know what I'll do
Yeah.
next time.
Hey, OG
You
Trippy.
know what I'm saying? Next
Oh,
time,
yeah,
I might just bring food next time. You know what I'm saying? Actually feed
Don't
y'all.
play with our mother.
the next week gonna mess you over.
I know you a fat boy. I can tell.
Yeah.
Next week is.
I'm gonna just stay out the comments next week, and I'm just gonna call.
Bet, that works, that works. Get them calls up. You said we on speed dial, right?
Yeah.
Share the number because apparently people getting mad that you the only one getting through.
I'm telling you, he pressing number 2.
The number is 4. The number to get through is 4. I
Oh.
call the number, and as soon as I hear some lady talking, I press 4.
Number 4, everyone. So when you call in to 713-777-9595, press the number 4 when the automatic voice comes on, and you get straight through to us. Thank you, Mr. Ray, for giving us that tip.
For you people that speak proper English, it's 4.
And that's the only time you gonna think a motherfucker.
Oh, y'all have a great night.
God bless you, man.
All right, she brought Ray. Thank you, man.
No problem.
All right. Good
Oh, that boy G, man. All right, we
Bro,
gonna have it.
that was hilarious.
Courtney,
What's up, man?
we're gonna sit here. We had our fun.
A lot of fun.
Did what the hell we had to do.
Was supposed to do.
We still
Out the
need,
jar. I got some too.
No. He ain't got them.
need words of wisdom.
He must have got them when he went to the store.
Yeah, I made a
He
wise
needs
decision.
He hit some trees from us.
Wherever I walked to a second ago had some shit. I think, oh, they're right there. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well,
There we go.
that-
I'm about to say,
He didn't like go anywhere too far to come back with some gummy worms.
I just know he disappeared for a little too long,
Tap that on
so
the way back.
I know he went in the corner praying and then
Nah, I was believing.
this guy.
But we do need some words of wisdom to come aside. We've been talking about perception, perspective. I'm trippy. I feel well.
I ain't gonna lie, I feel good too. I'm a nice, coasting, loaded.
Oh, you ain't seen shit yet. I got a surprise. I'm coming.
It's the way he said that shit though. You got so happy, bro.
I got some shit coming.
Okay, so words of wisdom. I'm keeping it real simple with y'all this week because this week been hectic. So it's okay to not be okay.
Facts.
We have to be honest with ourselves and admit this because admitting it is taking a step to dealing with it so that you can begin to heal. Understanding that it's okay to not be okay, you also have to know that it's okay to be fluid. As we grow, as we learn, as we adapt to our situations and circumstances, we have to be able to change ourselves like chameleons. We must be able to survive in any situation and circumstance. And when you get to that point where it's a situation you feel like you can't make it through, I need you to change your mindset, change the way you're looking at the situation, change your perception of what is actually happening, and identify what is really happening. So it's okay to learn and grow. just to wrap up this whole message, we can't be limited by the things that we already are for sure of and that we know of. We have to be willing to open the door to our mind, to elevate our frequency, to elevate our perception of life. And as we upgrade our perception, your mindset, your perspective then begins to adapt. And you have to learn how to acquiesce the two between each other, okay? You have to have alignment, but you have to be aware of what's going on. You cannot be in alignment and not tuned into what's going on. It's not going to work because then what happens is you create cognitive dissonance within yourself. You create false illusions. You start living in these illusions, and then when things go wrong, you wondering why shit ain't going right, and it's because you put yourself in a space to believe in something that was not meant for you to believe in to begin with. So, discernment, be open, and be willing to admit when you are in a space of vulnerability. People think that that's being weak, bro. That's when you are at your strongest.
Yes. Vulnerability is true.
Because how many people can honestly admit how they feel and talk about how they feel while they feeling it? Most people talk about things after they've dealt with the emotions. But vulnerability is you being in the situation and being above it at the same time.
Like this is happening, but just because this is happening does not mean that this is just a situation that I'm in that I will not forever.
Exactly. So while we are understanding that pain is momentarily, life is eternal. So what we do today does affect tomorrow, but know that today is not the end all be all.
Yes.
So appreciate every chance that you wake up to see another day. Even when your days is long and your weeks are trying, you still got the opportunity to try to be something that you wasn't the day before. You still got a chance to take steps forward that you didn't get the opportunity to take. And there we go.
Amen. All right. Quiet rise in the back.
All rise.
Nah, feel me like that's this moment needs to happen.
Oh, no, that's the walk out the door time.
All right, that was live. But before we head out, we would like to give OG Trick the platform to talk about who she is, tell these people where to find you.
Okay, y'all. So it's your girl OG Trippy.
God damn, you getting all the phones. Have her ass back. I know it's for her.
Like I said, I'm originally from Austin. You can find me on all platforms. I'm on Instagram at OG_Trippy_. You can find me on Facebook, OG Trippy. When you see this little alien, you know what I'm saying? This is my logo. So when you see this alien, just know this is me.
OG
I do
Trippy.
shirts. I do merchandise. I have stoner, rolling sets. I have like pre-rolls. I have alien filter tips, third eye glasses, hats.
And the third eye glasses.
Yes.
I want those.
I do have them. I have them I have the rainbow. I have green with gold, black with silver.
You have them right now?
Yes.
We're going to talk outside. You actually have a call.
Meditainer, so to keep, your herbs fresh. It comes with a grinder. It is also child-proof. I mean, I do regular infused food, regular infused desserts. So I do holistic infused products. So exfoliating scrub, salve, whip shea body butter, massage oil. I do.
I don't know. I can do something I do. Let's see. She said
Yeah,
everything.
so you can definitely follow me on all platforms. I'm even on TikTok _OG Trippy. I have a Telegram, so even if I don't post online, you can hit me up privately. I ship. So yeah, I do private events, catering. You can book me at home if you want like an in-house chef. You know what I'm saying? So I do everything.
Hey.
You actually have a call, but you'll get into that shit.
Okay.
What it do, caller? Are they there?
Call up.
Caller, are you there?
Where the caller at?
Caller, are you on mute?
All right. Well, it was nice talking to you. I truly appreciate you ringing in, but the phone is about to go click in 3, 2, click, please.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
But the phone was on mute.
I said you on mute.
All right, what's up with it?
Okay.
You got through.
What is your name?
Like my real name?
Yes, because we were trying to shout you out, but we don't know your name, boo.
Oh, so everybody calls me Trippy, but my real name is Sierra.
Sierra.
I never would
Sierra,
have
is
guessed.
that with a C or a K?
A C or a S?
It's more like Sierra
A C
Mountains,
or a K?
like Sierra Mist, Sierra Mountains, Sierra Leone, Sierra Nevada.
What kind of ghetto ass kids
She
you got?
said with a K.
She might have thought I said Key Era.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
that makes
no,
sense.
hell no.
Sierra, sorry.
My bad. Girl, I'm trying to think of what ghetto child.
Sierra. This
Like,
beat is.
My name is Sierra with the K. The K is silent. How the fuck does it go?
I thought she said Sierra, so it's Sierra.
Yes, ma'am.
I like that.
Sierra.
K Sierra.
She's Clarissa with a
Is it
P.
C or an S?
Yes, it's with an S. Sierra.
Okay.
Yeah, she kind of like that.
You kind of hurt my little feelings, but okay, Sierra with the S. But all right, that's all I wanted to
I'm
know.
king
I was
with
like,
J.
what's the name? You never said the name.
Yeah, they did. They just call me OG Trippy. People call me by my brand name, where people have created their own nickname by calling me either OG or Trippy. So it's really rare when people ask for my name. That's why they ask, like, are you wanting to know my real name? Because nobody really asks. It's like
rough right now.
Okay.
it's like almost as if, you know, because I have become my brand and people have came to know me through my brand, they call me by my brand name. And it's like, unless you know me personally, then you know my name.
Well, honestly, it's a cool name, so that's why I would probably know it, because just to be like, hey, Trippy. Like,
That is a cool name.
I ain't gonna even front. That's a cool ass goddamn name.
Trippy!
And I answered to it. Like, I literally
Yeah.
answered to Trippy. I answered to OG. I answered to Chef Trippy, Chef OG, OG Trippy. It don't matter. I answered to it. So when people actually call me by my name, like, whoa, shit, you know my name?
Like, you know me. Who you?
Like, yeah, you know me if you call me by my name.
Yeah, I had that happen before.
What that
Okay, well, that's all I wanted to know. Great show, guys.
Thank you for calling in. I appreciate you.
Good night. Thank you.
She got through. She got through.
I didn't even see the little comment where she's like, OG Trippy, what is your name? What is your name?
That's not my name.
Ezekiel.
Yeah.
Ezekiel.
Yeah.
By my mom.
You do.
Fuck your
You know what it is? I fucked your mother.
You actually got a few shout outs. Thank you, OG Trippy.
Tonight, great insight, and I hope others truly heard you. I appreciate you, Jasmine Haverly. I really do. And I hope others, you know, can take what I said and apply it to themselves. And I'm a pretty open person. I do have a podcast. It is called Trippy Vibes. I will say I have yet to really dig into my podcast, but when I do, it will be just like this. I talk about anything and everything. Like I said, I'm open book. I'm private, but if you ask me,
It's gonna
you
tell you.
know what I'm saying?
I get that.
Floodgates open, but
You gonna have us as
Can I
guests? You gonna have us as guests?
I would definitely love guests. You know what I'm saying? I talk about everything. Like I had poly people I was going to interview, just even trans, because there's just so many different perspectives that need to be touched on and talked about, from baby daddies to baby moms, you know, to, you know, just even the newer generation and like how they think and how they perceive life. I just want to touch on my thing. You know what I'm saying?
That was
Nah, I
my
wouldn't.
following
That was
time.
with a-
She was considering it. He was considering it, and they backed out for whatever reason. But we had, when we were at our other location, we actually had a lifestyle show, and it was a lot of fun.
You know what
They
I'm saying?
talk a lot of freak shit all night. Like and their show was 3 hours.
Map like that.
Man, it was. They talk freak shit.
I'm saying.
If I wasn't with Lisa, I'd probably be living like that, man. Honestly, but yeah, I would. I'd probably be living the lifestyle right now. But I made a business decision to behave.
Sometimes.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I'm putting my business out there like this. That's the business.
Lang-a-lang-a-lang,
And
slang-a-lang-a-lang.
my woman ain't with it. So
But if y'all ever did want to do another interview, we could have any questions we would touch on, topics. we
I
can
don't know,
always get to
man.
next time.
I done took 2 of your products and I ain't felt the same since. That's why I'm getting them shades. I am getting them shades.
Protect your third eye, you know what I'm saying?
I asked her the first thing, what them goddamn shades? That was the first thing I said. But no, this truly has been fun, man. But y'all know, unfortunately, all good things must come to an end, and that even goes for us as well. So Loving y'all tonight. Loving all the calls. We had so much fun. I am the OG of the Double G, your boy Big Dog Joker.
Your boy King J.
And of course, it's your girl Courtney B. Tapping out with our special guest, OG Trippy. And before we go, I just want to say shout out to BLK. All right. And shout out to King's Chronic for the Turban Satellite Crown that you see me rocking here tonight. All right. We here.
I'm gonna need one of them, but in like every color.
I got the plug for you. Use my discount code and get you some. They got different colors.
I might as well rock do-rags and shit.
Hey, Satin Line, bro. Oil your hair, go to sleep. I'm
Put it on
telling
JJ
you.
head,
Hold
too.
all the moisture in your hair, bro. Better than a regular do-rag. I kid you not.
Okay. We're going to see what's up. But this has been What Up. Check in with us next Thursday between 7 and 9. And if you're looking for us on Facebook and Instagram, you can follow us at What Up 100 Radio. We'll be sitting there talking all our trash. Come check in with us next Thursday, man. What up?
Yeah.
Oh, my toe.
I'm sorry, Jay.